Everybody, Jay and Manny here at the NPC Photo Gym, and I am here with Pittsburgh, born, raised, but now she left us.
Sorry. Darrian Borello.
I know, you can never really leave Pittsburgh, can you?
No, I'll never leave Pittsburgh. I'll always claim it as my home.
So Darrian, this is your road to the Olympia.
Yes.
Now, this is how many Olympias for you?
This will be my third Olympia.
Okay, that's a long time ago from that picture up on the wall there when you won Junior Nationals.
Yes, 8 years.
There is a picture of her up here.
I look very different. I was a baby. A baby.
Isn't it weird to look at that, though?
Yes, it is, and it's weird to think it was that long ago.
Isn't it?
8 years, that's a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, usually, the athletes don't stay for real long times.
Right. It's
Okay.
kind of a short-lived thing, and somehow we've dragged it out.
All right, so now, I just happened to see online that you're going to do another contest.
I am. I decided I'm going to do the Chicago Atlanta Pro in 2 weeks. It is the last qualifier for the 2020 Olympia, but I saw it as kind of one more opportunity to get on stage, work on what I'm doing, and I haven't won a show this year, so that is a goal. I'm saying it right here, so there we go.
All right, well, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. I'll be there.
Okay.
I know Tyler's going to be there.
We got basically Pittsburgh's coming to Atlanta. That's what we're doing.
Exactly. But that doesn't mean anything because that means that she'll be scrutinized even harder.
I was about to say, as Raymond said, it
Yeah.
just makes your life harder being from Pittsburgh. It doesn't make it easier.
I remember when he said, he goes, yeah, if these are my friends, I hate to see my enemies.
That's true. Your enemies might let you win. Who knows? Your friends don't.
All right, so tell us, how has this year been for you, this crazy world and everything?
So, since the last year's Olympia, I moved to Florida, which was super fun. We did the Arnold, which was great. Kind of left the Arnold. I had like this awesome game plan for 2020, which I think most people did. And shows just kept getting pushed and moved. And from talking to a lot of competitors and myself, I really feel like mentally it was kind of harder to keep pushing and keep motivating.
Right.
Because how many times can you be getting ready for a show and it gets canceled before you kind of start to think any show you're prepping for is kind of going to be canceled. Luckily, things picked back up, but it's been a weird mindset. From talking to a lot of different competitors, you have to find kind of different motivations and just keep plugging away. So yeah.
Yeah, it's everybody that I've talked to, it's like, oh, I was prepping for this, and then it got pushed back. And then I was prepping for it again, and then it got pushed back again, or it got postponed, or canceled, or... So I'm assuming a lot of people are in the same boat mentally, with this. I mean, because I think for some, it's good for them. Mm-hmm. I think for others, it's not.
Right. I can tell you firsthand, leaving the Arnold, I was first going to do Puerto Rico, which was supposed to be Memorial Day weekend. That got canceled.
I was supposed to be there too.
Then I was going to do Chicago, which should have been like July 4th. Then that got canceled. Then I was doing Tampa, but really I was like, it's probably not going to happen. Then it was like 2 weeks before the show, and I was like, oh my God, it is going to happen. And it was like freak out mode. So luckily things picked back up, but it definitely, I saw how much it toyed with my head that these things kept going on. So it was weird.
Yeah, it is. It's a very different year. I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah, it is. It's weird. Hopefully this doesn't happen again.
Yeah, hopefully. All right, so let me ask you your thoughts on the Olympia now, being in December, at everything now at Planet Hollywood, the Zappos Theater, as they say, a new era begins. What are your thoughts on all this?
So I'm personally very excited for this new era for a ton of reasons. One, Zappos Theater, like legendary people have performed on that stage. Like I might get to lie on a stage J-Lo sweat on. Okay, that's big. All right.
I don't think she sweated whenever we saw her, but
she glistened.
Yes, she glowed.
Glistened.
She glowed.
The J-Lo glow.
The J-Lo glow.
That's what we're gonna get from the theater. I also think, with Jake coming in and just how the Zappos Theater is production-wise, it's gonna be like nothing else we've ever seen. I'm pretty excited for it all to be in one place.
Yeah.
That was always kind of an extra kind of just stressor, like, do I have to take an Uber to the expo? And
Yeah, going across town from Vegas, I mean, you were literally the city in the middle, and you
Yeah.
were here and here with the convention center and the Orleans Hotel.
Yeah, so that I think will be just kind of a relaxing thing as a competitor. It's nice when everything's in one place.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see what Jake and his team bring to the show. I've done Wings of Strength shows millions of times. They're always amazing shows, great for the athletes.
Well,
so-
I think when you have the combination of everybody, what,
Right.
the stuff that, I know Tim Gardner's involved with, it's not called the Expo now, but what they were doing
Yes.
with that. You have Tamer El-Gindi with the muscle contest. You've got what the Wings of Strength have done. You've got what Dan Solomon's doing. I know they're consulting with other people in the sport that are involved. So I think it's a nice collaborative effort.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to see all of it
Right.
like you've never seen it before.
Right. It's going to just, I think, bring the whole Olympia weekend to like a new level. And I mean, I think that'll be the new standard. But to be a part of it is going to be incredible. And, firsthand, if this was your first Olympia, you're not going to know anything else. But, most people have done one before. So it's nice to just kind of see it grow and evolve. It's fun to be a part of the sport as it evolves. And I just think, also, Vegas and Christmas, like Vegas, I love lights and glitter, and it's always lights and glitter, and I just feel like Christmas time, I'm Jewish, I don't even care. It's just gonna be like a sparkly
glittery.
city. Yeah.
Extra glittery.
Yes, a very glittery city. I'm very excited about that.
Well, if you're that excited, imagine everyone else.
Imagine people that celebrate Christmas. I know this can't happen, but I picture like the Bellagio fountain having like tinsel coming out of it too.
I think maybe you should let them know that. I mean,
At Vegas now. That's what I'm expecting. But yeah, it's also, I think it'll be really cool to be on the strip as opposed to kind of off. I just think there'll be a lot going on.
Yeah.
I've never been to Planet Hollywood or been inside of it, but I'm assuming it's just like everything in Vegas and it's fantastic. And
yeah, it is.
over the top.
I've been there. I've been to the Zappos several times with Debbie to see several concerts, and just the production value in the concerts. I mean, it's off the charts, and I think it gives everybody a lot more latitude to do things that they might have always wanted to do.
Right.
But you can only do so much at other venues.
Right.
And this venue, the Zappos, is built for entertainment.
Right.
So it's a wonderful theater, trust me when I tell you that. So, and all of you are going to really, really enjoy it.
Maybe we'll see a fitness competitor like throwing fire now that we have the Zappos Theater.
Maybe.
That's not me. I can't throw fire.
You'll just throw lightning, right?
Yeah.
Or tinsel.
Tinsel, sparkles. I'll throw
it.
glitter. It'll be the Olympia Tinkerbell edition.
All right.
Very
Thinking about this, they'll probably do the names. They usually do them alphabetically, right?
Do they for the Olympia?
I'm not sure, but if they do, what I'm thinking is if you throw the tinsel and the glitter out,
Yeah.
then those 3 Olympia champions come after you.
Yes.
And it might just impede what they were going to do.
It might. We might do a little Tanya Harding. No. I'm kidding.
No.
We would never do that.
No.
But the extra sparkle, I think it'll help everyone. If I go towards the beginning and make it extra sparkly with the tinsel, I think it'll just be a benefit for everyone to follow me.
Ladies, you've heard her plans.
So we're sparkling up the stage. Ladies, get ready.
And speaking of it, how does it feel to share the stage with 3 current and 2 former Olympia champions?
So it's pretty incredible. So when I did the Pittsburgh Pro as an amateur in 2012, I got to meet Adela afterwards and, talk to her about fitness. And obviously at the time she was the icon for the fitness division. So definitely looked up to her, watched her. I saw Oksana come up too. Always, her routines were so theatrical and amazing. And Whitney, the current champ, is a powerhouse. So what I love most, not only are there 3 champions, which are amazing, but they're so different and they really show the extremes of the fitness division. So even just to have 3 champions of that caliber and just display the fitness division for us, you could just have the 3 of them up there and they'd show you like the whole fitness division.
It's like 3 different eras.
Right, basically.
Yeah.
So who's the new era? We'll see this year, I guess.
Yeah. It'll go with the theme.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's an honor. It's an honor to be on the Olympia stage any year, but this year for the fitness division, it'll be very special and unique.
Yeah. All right, so in the past, it's no secret you've had several injuries.
Yes.
How are you holding up right now?
I will say, we say COVID had some benefits. Really wasn't doing a lot of flipping and jumping. I was just working out and staying in shape. So I think it gave my body a good break of not doing my routine as often. The routine I'm doing now is really fun. We hope it's as safe as possible. We always do, but no, good. I mean, I'm feeling good going into this Olympia. I'm feeling good for, the next, we're 10 weeks away right now. So that's a really good amount of time to, just keep pushing it and fine tuning and stay injury free. That's always the goal. Doesn't always work.
Yeah, that's one thing I've heard. People are talking about the pros and cons of everything being pushed back. But for a lot of people, it has benefited them that they've actually gotten, if they've had previous injuries or something, they've had more time to heal. It's given them more time to prep, a slower, maybe a few weeks extra than what they normally would. And so there are some benefits to this.
Right.
But, everyone has a different mindset on this. Like you said, some people, they're anxious because they just want to get there. They want to do it. They want to do it. I think we're all anxious for it.
Right. And I mean, some of the competitors qualified at last year's Olympia and they purposely were not competing till this year's Olympia. Well, now it's going to be a year and 3 months, which is a long time to go without stepping on a stage. Yeah,
I have actually heard about several competitors in a lot of the different divisions that normally wouldn't do other contests, but they feel like they want to just get back on stage before the Olympia, just to get that feeling back because it has been so long.
Yes.
I mean, I know a lot of people after last year's Olympia went right over to Italy for the Yamamoto Cup, and that was the last time they competed.
Right.
Also, and then a couple people did some other things, but everybody was pretty much done. I mean, there are people that competed, and some of those people from last year did not compete at the Arnold.
Right.
So I think they were waiting for other contests, like maybe even the Arnold Australia and different things, the Pittsburgh Pro, New York Pro, all the different things, Toronto Super Show. I mean, like you said, Puerto Rico. We had all these other contests that they were going to do in the beginning of the year, kind of get themselves ready for the Olympia. But like you said, a lot of those just went out the window or they got pushed back, and you're seeing some of those contests now. But I think a lot of people just feel they need to get on a stage.
And get that feeling back, because not only has it been a long time, it's been such an uncertain time that can kind of mess with your brain a little more. I mean, I know 2 of the girls in the Fitness Olympia have not been on stage since the Olympia, and then, I mean, you have Adela and Oksana that have not been on stage for years, so it's a weird year.
But I think it's going to be a fun year. I think it's going to be interesting. I think every division is going to be pretty amazing.
Yes. I mean, I think the Olympia lineups are usually always amazing, but this year...
with the amount of Olympia champions that are competing in the contest, current and former champions. I mean, all the way through. If you go through the whole list of everybody, there's a lot of star power there.
Yes. Superstars take the stage.
You're a superstar.
With my tinsel.
That's it. Right. So, anybody that you want to give a shout out to or anything here?
Definitely have to shout out my husband. He's kept me sane this year with moving and all the shows being changed. I would say I was an extra handful, I'll admit. I want to thank my dogs. They support me more than they know. Obviously the NBC and IFBB, the fact they've, kept everything going for us this year and kept things on the horizon. So as athletes, we had things to look forward to and we didn't just feel like things were falling flat. Redcon 1 supports me more than anything. Protan, all of them. None of this would be possible without lots of people in my corner.
And let me just throw this because you said that. Oh my God, thanks for taking Debbie and I to the Redcon 1 gym.
Yes.
That place was awesome. We had never been there before. We were down for the Southern States and they had been moved up to Boca Raton.
Yeah.
That was wild. That was great.
It's a wild gym. We should do a crazy video there.
Thanks for getting us over there.
Of course. I'd love to.
Yeah. She and Aaron drove us over, so.
Yes. We were their chauffeurs.
Yes. Yeah. If you haven't been there, go check it out. It's an awesome gym.
Yes. It's one of a kind. That's for
yes,
sure.
for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, and it's the only other gym in the country, or it's the only gym that has the authorized NPC Worldwide logo when you walk
Right.
in. And we have the original one here.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I like that whenever you walk in. It's really cool how
Yes,
they have it set up.
definitely.
So,
it's a great photo op if you're ever there.
yes. Yes, absolutely. So now that we just went off track, but when you
That's
said
okay.
about that,
Right, we gotta mention it.
Yes.
Throw it out there.
all right. Well, here's wishing you luck at the Olympia.
Thank you.
Okay, and we're going to do some more things here at the gym, which you're going to see on NPC News Online. So, J.M. Mannion,
Darrian Borello.
signing out for NPCNewsOnline.com.